Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
All right. You ready for the top 5 sales of the week?
I am ready. Let's get her going.
I'll give you $7 Canadian if you can guess who the number 5 player is this week in the top 5 list. Now take your time. There's a lot of money on the line. Who do you think it is?
Can you give me a hint?
No.
Okay. I'm going to go with, is it modern? How about modern or vintage?
It's revintage, as you like to put it.
Okay. I'm going to go with a Jeremy Roenick in-person auto. No. I have no idea.
So close. Had you guessed Paul Coffey, you would have been right, because that is the number 5 sale this week in the hockey hobby. It's a 1981 O-Pee-Chee Coffey rookie PSA 10, sold for $5,799 via the Fanatics Collect Bulk. So a PSA 10, Phil, pop is just 24 out of 2,625 copies that have been graded, giving this card a gem rate of whopping 0.9%. Wow, less than 0.1%. Now it's the 4th highest sale for this card of all time. The all-time high was 8,500.
Wow, December
2021. So Phil, where does Paul Coffey rank for you as far as legendary defenseman? Is he on your Mount Rushmore of defense? You a Coffey fan? What are you thinking here?
I don't know too much about him, but I mean, he was on a team of Dynasty. I know he's an excellent skater. I don't know too much about Mr. Coffey. I know he heavily influenced and helped the Pittsburgh Penguins after his Edmonton run, and that's where I kind of think of him as an Oiler and as a Penguin. And I don't know too much about him, but I know he's a beautiful skater. I have seen him play live, but I don't have any memories. I just know that because he was on a program that I had when I was at the Civic Center. But you ever see him play live or anything?
I think I did. Would it surprise you to know that he is number 2 all time for both goals and points by a defenseman?
In the whole National Hockey League?
No, in curling. But yeah, in the Hockey League too.
Well, I don't know, man. That's crazy. Yeah, no, he gets how much hobby love does he get? Like 0?
Not enough for number behind Ray Bork in both points and goals. Number 2.
He's better than my Erik Karlsson? That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't think Erik Karlsson is Erik Karlsson even top 10?
You don't understand how good Erik Karlsson is. The top 10 defenseman of all time. Absolutely. Maybe?
You think so?
I don't know. To me, he is. Okay, number 4.
Okay, here we go. All right, number 4. You scared? Excited? Or what? Let's go.
A little hot.
So, actually, 8 players take the spot for number 4.
Oh, wow.
It's an 8-way auto card featuring the who's who of NHL legends. It's from 2020 SP Authentic. It's a Sign of the Times 8 auto. Okay, you ready for the list of players?
Let's go.
Wayne Gretzky, Gordie Howe. Ever heard of him? Gordie Howe?
Yeah, Mr. Hockey.
Okay. Mario Lemieux, Joe Sakic, Phil Esposito, Steve Yzerman, Jaromir Jagr, I guess as you like to call him, and Mark Messier. Now,
the Moose.
Phil, the Moose. The card is numbered out of 5.
No stickers? No stickers.
It's all stickers.
Oh, okay.
I think for the last few years, Upper Deck has been anything more than 2 players on a card as kind of a sticker now.
I don't pay attention. I'm not a SOT guy.
Well, it's a PSA 9 out of 10 grade, which is crazy because I assume that means all 10 or 8 autos are 10s. Is that right?
The autos are good. Listen, whoever bought this card, you should trust yourself that you like the autos better than somebody at PSA telling you they're all 8 or 10s or 9s. I can't see. Go ahead.
Well, so the card sold for $6,090 dollars, which is about an average of $761 an auto. If you want to look at it that way, though.
I want to talk. If the person who bought this card is watching this video, come on Friday nights with Phil at 9 p.m. on YouTube, and let's talk about what made you buy this card. I want to talk about it because obviously the stickers don't bother him. I mean, these are the 8 of the best players of all time, right?
Yeah.
So who am I to say, oh man, sticker auto? Maybe
he's like multiple Sign of the Times where you have
not particularly.
Oh, I really do.
Yeah, I know. They're clean, they're white, they're basic. I would think I would love them, and they just They don't do it for me for some reason. Yeah.
I like the hard signed ones, like back from the 2010s. And actually, I would prefer sign the ×4. The 8 where how can you really enjoy the back of a card? Like I just want like 4 really good players on the front. So if Upper Deck called you and they said, "Hey Phil, it's Upper Deck. We want to make a sign of the ×4 just for you. It'll be hard signed, and you get to pick the 4 players. Who are you picking?"
Can I resurrect the dead?
Well, yeah, sure.
Okay. I would go Maurice Richard, Wayne Gretzky,
Yep.
Gordie Howe,
Yep.
and Patrick Waugh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Mount Rushmore of hockey. Yeah, that's cool. All right. Well, 6,090 US number 4 this week. Ready for number 3?
I don't know. I'm a little thrown off at the last 2, so let's try. Yeah.
This one I think you're going to be very jealous about.
Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, it's a top 8. I have a 7.
Oh, so it's not just the only Topps 8. So this 1979 Topps Wayne Gretzky rookie PSA 8 actually at one point received the superior eye appeal rating from PWCC at the time, or Fanatics, putting in the top 5% of all PSA 8 copies. A very beautiful copy of the card. Look at the centering on that copy.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Look at the oil drop, the registration. It's beautiful. You can, and there's always on the tops a little separation on one of the black borders of the oil logo at the bottom. If you zoom in, you can see it. Probably not on here. What a card, Josh. Like, so what would make, I said in our last video, PSA top 7, 8s, and 9s indistinguishable from each other, saying that this card is nicer than mine. This is much better centered. Look at the corners. I'm a big corners guy. I know corners don't matter, but they do to me. This is a gorgeous gourd. I would pay 10K funny bucks in this. I would upgrade my card. I would sell my top 7 for 3 or 4 grand if anyone buys it for that, and I would upgrade to this. This is beautiful. I wouldn't need anything better than this. Would you?
No, I agree with you to a point in that. So in PSA 8, there's 1,242 PSA 8s of this card.
Oh, there are?
You're going to find some horrible copies, and then you're going to find amazing ones like this. And, you know, if you look at like that PWCC or Fanatics superior eye appeal rating, top 5%, that's putting in like the top 62 copies of the 1,242. And yeah, so I would pay definitely at the top end for that price band for PSA 8 for this card. So the range in prices this year for PSA 8, I think there's been 64 total sales of the PSA 8 Gretzky, and 13,000 on the high end and 3,150 on the low end. Given that somebody paid 13,000 back in the July, 6,500 seems like a fair price for this. I think they got a really nice card.
Excellent deal. I would love to meet the person who bought this card too. Friday Nights with Phil, 9 p.m.
Is this just a promotion for your show?
I want big card collectors to come in. No offense to Sonny Milano, but this is exactly what I'm talking about. What a beautiful. When objective grading comes, and it will, Skynet is coming. Watch out, Tyson. This is a card I would like to have as a PSA 8 because I would think this would grade higher objectively when the robots tell us if they're better or not, you know?
Yeah. Number 2 this week, 2005 SP Authentic Alex Ovechkin Future Watch Auto at a $9.99 PSA 10 Auto 10 sold for $16,000 by eBay. So now Phil, Ovi is 24 goals from tying Gretzky and 25 from owning the all-time goals record. But you still contend that that's not going to happen, right?
A lot needs to go well for him. Once he only needs 10, yeah, I'll stand by my word, but I'll sweat a little bit. I'm not sweating at all.
You're nothing if not stubborn, Phil. That's why we.
I'm not stubborn. I'm a man of my word. I have principles. You're laughing. You're such a jerk. What are you laughing at? Honor. I'm stoic.
Because when the ship sinks, like I'd probably jump off, but you're just determined to go down.
You're my captain. You can't let my ship sink, Josh. Okay, let's go.
Okay. Now the highest sale ever for a PSA 10 copy of this card is $43,200 back in December of 2021. People spend a lot of money on cards
Yeah,
in the
that's
pandemic.
a lot of loot. 50 grand. That's a
Burned a
down
lot of
payment on a
oil.
cottage, man. Or a cabin, as you call it.
Now, yeah, cottages. Amazingly, just like with the Topps Gretzky rookie PSA 8, 64 copies of OV's Future Watch Auto out of $9.99 of any grade or raw sold this year. So that's an average about 5.3 per month of these sell. So I've got a question for you. If you could have either the OV Future Watch Auto, Crosby, or McDavid, which one would you want?
Crosby all the way. I'm a newfound Crosby lover. Yeah.
Wow.
Sid the Senior, big fan.
Taking Ovi.
You would take Ovi, eh? Would you?
Right,
would you love his Ovi the O-Pee-Chee?
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
I know. I don't.
I never said I have that card. You just assume I do.
Rub it in. Rub it in. Okay. You want to guess who's number one? Which player's number one this week?
I'm gonna go Bedard. There's still a little Bedard mania, yeah. Oh wait. No. 16,000? No. I'm gonna go Crosby.
Well, we're sticking with Ovi in the same card. Biggest hockey card sale of last week, Phil, is another 2005-06 SPF Fed Alexander Ovechkin Future Watch Auto at $9.99. But this one is a BGS 10 Auto 10 grade that sold for $18,100 US by eBay. Now this will blow your mind a little bit.
Okay.
Maybe you tell me. A couple of weeks ago, the same card, but a BGS 9.510 sold for $8,900. So for that 10 grade, more than double paid. Now, do you think it's worth $9,200 US to go from a BGS 9.5 to a BGS 10?
No, I think all Future Watch autos out of 999 could be of an Ovi or a Crosby 5K. 5K is to me, that's the price. To me, any Wayne Gretzky auto should be never under $800. I don't care how crappy it is. He's the greatest hockey player of all time. You know, maybe if the card is damaged, around 500. But same for Future Watches. I think $5,000 is fair for gargantuan superstars like Ovi, and maybe put the premium of the 10 pristine, maybe 7,800, 8,000. But to break 10K for a card that there's 999 on, and I love Future Watch. I think they're great cards.
If you look at the market cap, that's pretty huge, right, of that card.
Yeah, I think 800 of these cards are just switching hands with like a bunch of Sylvans running around, which isn't a bad thing. I just, I don't know. It just, how many Future Watch autos have slipped through Sylvan's hands? Like 500 in the year? Probably a lot, right? Yeah. So,
well, like I said, this card sells like 5.5 copies in 1 week, roughly. Every week, this card sells.
Yeah,
right?
It's nuts.
And publicly too. That's not even privately. Now, and
it's its own market. These cards, right? These young guns, Future Watches, they're their own market in a market.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, this exact copy, Phil, did sell for $24,000 in 2021.
Okay.
So I have a question for you. Put your hockey card investment hat on.
I do. I have. How'd you know? I'm wearing it.
Good guesser. Okay.
We beat you last night. No. We beat you last night 3-1. I haven't even texted you or Louis today or Troy.
There's no Kaprizov, and he's the entire team. So you played like our B team.
Give me your
tears. You played the Minnesota
B
B team. Worse than our AHL team.
Got 2 points.
Now, I'm glad you have your hockey card investment hat on, because
Okay.
What do you think is the better bet? A PSA 10 Auto 10 for $16,000 or a BGS 1010 for $18,100?
BGS 10. They're cult. Those. So that company has like zero integrity left, and these cards are flying. Yeah, I could be wrong. I hope I am wrong. I don't think this grades of the card should matter how the company's being run in the back end. Not yet, anyways, right? Like, they still have good graders on staff, I would think. Maybe. I don't know.
I think they do. I just think that their, business strategy is a little off. Doesn't mean their graders are bad.
Correct.
All right. That's your top 5 selling hockey cards for this week. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year!